Ding dang, it's Sean and Nick, it's Sean and Nick, it's Sean and Nick. A ding dang, Sean and Nick talk about movies. Good evening, Mr. Shrippa.
Well, good evening to you, Mr. Manning.
And how are you today? I'm coming to you live from Los Angeles. And where are you broadcasting from today?
Broadcasting live from Cleveland, Ohio.
Land of the free and home of the brave.
Land of the free and home of the James.
Well, I'm very, very excited to talk about this week's movie. So, why don't you go ahead and intro the movie? Actually, we should say, welcome to Sean and Nick Talk About Movies, a podcast where me and Nick talk about movies. Each week we discuss a different movie, and we
do a bunch of little jib jabbing.
We have a good time, and we must thank all our listeners from last week's episode about Lord of the Rings. We took a dip in the ratings the week before, but we're back up.
We're back up. I didn't like that. What did we do before that?
Well, the Hocus Pocus did okay. Hocus Pocus did okay, but I think the Titanic episodes were hindering people getting to the Hocus Pocus episode.
Yeah.
So those
ones get out of control.
They're temporarily unavailable. Those will be put back up.
Probably
for
never.
bonus features, maybe at the end of the season.
That's a bonus Jonas, we used to like to call it.
Yeah, it's a bonus Jonas episode. That's true, and that is why you should follow us on Twitter at Sean and Nick Talk. We will the movies that don't make it onto here, we'll write up a goofy tweet about it or something. Give you a little.
Although maybe it's a little goofy, maybe like one-liner about the movie, a couple of hashtags in there, maybe a little rating.
Yeah, like if you've already seen all the movies that we're talking about, you can go on Twitter and be like, hey, here's some movies that I haven't seen. Maybe you want to see what we rated them. Maybe
or you can
nice date night with the with your beau or your belle.
We will give you recommendations if needed for a romantic movie.
Yeah,
also,
or send us a DM.
Get on there. Yeah, DM right in that. Slide right in those DMs.
Yeah, slide
and
right
also,
into our DM.
Hit that follow button so we have more than 2 followers, which one of them being me.
One of them's you. Okay, let's get into the meat and potato of things and start off with a bit of 5-minute popcorn for the Netflix movie To All the Boys I Loved Before.
All right. Do you want to start it off, Sean? You want me to start it off? I think you should start it off.
Okay, I'll start it off then. So let's get the timer. Do you have a timer?
Yeah, I got it. I have it ready.
You got a timer? Okay, I am going to go ahead and I'm not going to reference anything. I'm just going to pull this off. So, and go ahead and go.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so, Laura Jean Covey is a Korean American. She has 2 sisters who she's very close with. They live in big suburbs. I don't know where they're, somewhere in the suburbs. So at the beginning of the movie, her sister is going away to college, and hold on.
Want me to take it from there? You can do it.
Popcorn Nick.
All right. So her sister is going away to college, and while it's a family dinner going on, her sister Margot's boyfriend is also at the table, and he displays 2 tickets for him to go see Margot in Scotland while she's there. During this time, Margot pretty much breaks up with her boyfriend because their mother, who's deceased now, told Margot never go to college with a boyfriend. So she breaks up with Josh, who was her boyfriend, then Popcorn Sean.
Okay, yeah, Margot, she breaks up with Josh, who her little sister, also the main character, Laura Jean, she's always kind of had a crush on Josh. So now that her sister's out of the picture in Scotland, she's kind of her feelings for him are kind of coming back. She repressed them when her sister was dating, but she's like, oh, I can't be in love with my sister's ex-boyfriend. So like throughout her life, she's been like, whenever she likes a boy or has a crush on him, she writes a letter to them, but she doesn't ever send the letters. She just like writes them, puts them in an envelope, and like puts them in a little box under her bed. So she has one for Josh, and she has 4 other letters that she's written in her life to these 4 other boys that she's like had crushes on. Popcorn Nick.
Okay. Then, when Margot's gone, Laura Jean and her younger sister, Kitty, who's the youngest of all the sisters, on a Friday night are watching movies. Kitty starts teasing Laura Jean, who's much older than her. She's like, Laura Jean's like 16 or 17. I think the Kitty's like maybe like 10 or something. Because Kitty canceled her plans to hang out with Laura Jean because Laura Jean's kind of an antisocial person. So, in order for Laura Jean to be more social, Kitty finds those letters and sends them out, all 5 letters to the boys, to kind of stir a little bit of trouble in Laura Jean's life, maybe get her going. Popcorn Sean. Oh, we only got 2 minutes left.
Okay, so that's the setup. That's the setup of the whole movie. So, then Laura Jean's at school in one of the following days, and a guy named Peter, who is dating Laura Jean's cousin,
who is the honk, the school honk.
Yeah, he's the honk of the school. He comes up and he's like, "Oh, Laura Jean, I don't have feelings for you," and she's like so embarrassed. She sees the letter in his hand, so she's like, "Oh no, where'd you get that?" Or she faints, and then she like realizes like, "Oh no, all the letters have been sent." So all these boys are coming up to her like, "Oh my God, like, I'm sorry, I don't have feelings for you that way," and she has to explain like, "Oh, these were like old letters," and then one was to Josh, so he got one too. So in order to prevent Josh from thinking that she still had feelings for him, Laura Jean and Peter decide to fake date Popcorn Nick.
And the reason why she's fake dating, obviously, is to like Sean said, to show Josh she doesn't have feelings for him. But Peter's fake dating to make his ex-girlfriend, the mean girl of the school, so Jen jealous of Peter to get back together. And those are like their initial goals. Yeah. And then obviously, basically, we got 30 seconds. We got to run this down.
Okay.
So they go. Oh, you tired? You take it? You take it? Go ahead. You better speed run it.
So basically, they're faking a relationship and throughout the movie, and like as they're faking it, they end up really realizing that they're like in love with each other, and that's really it. That's the movie.
Wow, you can really summarize. We could have summarized the movie in about like 30 seconds if we really wanted.
It's all set up, and then it's like after that, it's like okay, and then and then wow.
All right, well that's the popcorn.
They end up falling in love. But I did like it. I expected it to be a lot worse than it was.
I expected it to be. It was better than I expected, but I expected it to be like a high school, like a high school love thing. And it's a classic, like kind of like she's not a loser in the movie or anything, but she's like antisocial. It's like classic, like nerdy, awkward girl. Just a big hunk likes her, and then they end up getting together. I mean, that's pretty classic, like 80s. That's a pretty classic movie.
Yeah, it is pretty classic, but I guess they did a good job. I was worried because it was a Netflix movie, but afterwards, I realized it was not a Netflix original movie, which is different.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, not a Netflix original.
Oh. They just bought the movie?
Yeah, they bought it they bought it. It says it says on the thing like a Netflix film, but it doesn't say a Netflix original.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was good. I mean, there's a bunch of good parts in it.
I think that's has a lot to do with why it was like actually pretty good, because it wasn't actually Netflix. That's why I thought when going into it, I was like, Netflix just makes bad movies.
So now, should we talk about a couple points of this movie? Oh, let me say this. The whole time I was watching the movie, I thought Peter was gay with Lucas.
Who is Lucas? The black kid?
Yeah, the one that she sent the letter to, and he said he was gay once he received the letter.
You really thought he was going to end up being gay?
Because throughout the whole thing, Jenna was like, "No, I know Peter, and I like he's like gay and like in the closet, just trying to cover it up."
I could see it going that way for sure.
Because it seemed like it was going too well. Like there wasn't any like big thing going on, like a big. Because every one of those movies have like a scene where something goes horribly wrong. Which this one really didn't have that to the extent of other movies, you know?
Not really. The only thing that went wrong was like that
video.
There was like a video of Laura Jean and Peter like kissing in a hot tub.
But that's it. No one ever found out they were fake dating. There wasn't like a big thing.
No one ever did find out there. She told a couple of people it was fake,
but no
one ever found out.
And then like no one cheated on anyone. There was nothing there was really nothing. So I really thought like after 30 minutes I was starting to think that Peter was gay with Lucas, because Lucas would talk about Peter sometimes and ask Laura Jean about him. So I was like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, I guess the only person who really got the short end of the stick was Jen.
Yeah, and she did. I mean,
she kind of wanted to get back with Peter, and he got a new girlfriend.
Everything went a little bit too well.
Yeah.
No, but I'm thinking about it.
But yeah, they gave me a Degrassi vibe. This whole movie had like
I know, I like that.
A very Degrassi vibe, and I think I think it was filmed in Canada, probably.
I thought it looked like Denver to me or something.
Denver?
I saw mountains.
What the hell do you know about Denver?
I don't know shit about Denver. I know they got mountains though.
Parts were shot in Portland, Oregon, also Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, fuck. Also, can you believe this made me mad in the movie as well. The more I'm talking about the movie, the more I'm starting to think a little bit differently about it.
It kind of sounds like you didn't like it that much.
I did like it when I was enjoying myself the whole time. But
okay.
Remember when they go to that kid's party, like their first party together, and they take like their pictures and all that?
Oh, the giant party.
Yeah. How is that looks like the most boring high school party I have ever seen. And there's like 70 kids there, and his house is. And they're like, oh, nice house. He's like, thanks, it's my parents. It is probably the nicest house I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's huge. And they're just like, oh, nice house.
Yeah, like, oh, nice one. But they're not even doing anything fun.
No, it's like, yeah, nice fucking mansion.
Yeah. And that mansion was huge. See the fish tank in it?
I didn't catch that.
Oh, it was big. It was a big tank.
Cool.
It was cool.
I mean, it probably was cool. I guess
it was really cool. I'll have to go back.
I'll have to go back.
Yeah, check that out.
I'll have to rewatch it. I'll rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch the movie just to see that fish tank.
Dude, it's so nice. When I was watching, I was like, "Holy shit, that fish tank is awesome." Following the theme of the movie, Sean and I decided to write each other love letters or love poems or whatever and read them for the audience right now.
And each other.
And each other. We have no idea what each other are going to say or anything.
Yeah, we haven't. We wrote these. We came up with the idea to write them, and then we wrote them separately to share on the air with our listeners.
My handwriting is really horrible, Sean, so I might take pauses to figure out what the hell I wrote.
Oh my God. Okay.
And I'll start. This is an old classic style poem I wrote you.
Okay.
It's a nice old classic, 3rd grade style. To Sean, L is for laughing. How we have laughed through these last 10 years. From throwing a full-size pizza at a mailbox to dumping a jumbo popcorn in the street. Boy, we are some bad boys. O is for oddballs. We really have always been 2 little oddballs, haven't we? Like that one time we were 19 and bought the Hannah Montana nonstop dance mix and danced the night away? Or that one time we wrote each other love notes and read them live on a podcast? Boy, we sure are oddballs. V is for vagina. Oh man, that word sure is funny, and I know you think so too. E is for enjoy, because I enjoy myself so much when you are around. Whether it's you doing one of your famous characters, like the new Baker Mayfield ant character, go get the ball, Baker, whatever you say. Or when you're doing a little prank. Remember that one time you walked around the mall with a self-applied frozen yogurt mustache? And everyone was walking around pointing and laughing at you? Now you are one silly fellow. L-O-V-E. That spells love. And boy, oh boy, do I love you. Love, Nick. Do you like it?
I'm really touched. Yeah, I have to say that did blow my pussy out of the water.
All right.
Okay, you ready for me to read yours now? So mine's less of a poem and a little more of just letter style. So here goes. Dearest Nick, I love the way you look at me with those big baby browns. like two crispy brown bagel chips from a bag of Gardettos. Like 2 crispy hash browns swirling in a maple syrup whirlpool. I like how you can take me to Browntown and back without ever leaving home.
Oh my God. I knew yours was going to be like out of control.
Not only are you an amazing person, lover, and father to my children, you have a genuine love for all of humankind as well as animal kind. Actually, mostly all of it for animal kind and mostly none of it for humankind. You are the yin to my yan, the oil to my tan, the pot to my pan, and the opener to my can.
Oh, that was good, John.
Well, there's a little more.
Oh my God.
When the sun don't shine and the moon don't glow, when them crows don't caw and them flowers don't grow, when all is said and done and ceases to be, it's just me with you, baby, and you with me. We're gonna dip into the World Wide Web here and see what other people in the world are saying about To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So Nick gathered a few of his favorite reviews from the web, and I've got a few as well. So we're gonna share them with each other. I don't know what Nick has, and he doesn't know what I have. So You wanna read me something you found?
Yeah, I'll read you one. This is a review. They gave it a 1 out of 10 stars, and their headline was bad! Exclamation point, exclamation
This is
point.
IMDb review?
This IMDb review
Okay.
from, her name is, what is it at here? Molja Martovich.
What's her name? Blowjob Markovich?
Molja. It's some foreign name. I think it could be Molha.
It's either Mohawk or Blowjob Markovich.
Let's go with. Yeah, I like either one. Just pick one of those ones.
Okay, this is a 1 out of 10 star review.
1 out of
from
10 reviews.
Blowjob Markovich from IMDb.
Yeah. They keep calling her with her full name, Laura Jean. It is really dumb and off-putting while watching the movie. I fucking hated it. I hate that name. So that's old Blowjob Markovich.
I actually thought about that too. Like, it is pretty kind of like, it's a little bit long to like keep saying that the whole time.
Laura Jean, and
it's not really unrealistic though. Like,
so are you with? It's like,
are
you with old Blowjob? Are you agreeing with Blowjob?
Not really. I don't think it doesn't roll off the tongue as easily as some other like hyphenated names, like a Mary Beth. Like, but it's the same thing, you know. It's two names, but yeah. I mean, I think I wouldn't give the movie a 1 out of 10 because of that, you know.
I like that I respect that she did.
I like that she did too. I mean, yeah. Okay, well.
I got another one.
Yeah, let's see another one.
Okay, this one. I like picking the bad reviews because I like how short and like funny they were.
Okay.
This one gave it a 1 out of 10, and their headline was 7.6. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Because that's like the average.
Oh, that's the review score.
That's the average IMDb score.
Okay.
Yeah. And this was written by Tim Lauterbach.
Oh, Tim Lauterbach. Okay.
Very famous, very relevant in the IMDb scene.
Okay.
He wrote, I thought there can't be a worse love story than Twilight, where here you fucking go. So that's old Tim Lauterbach there.
You agree with Tim or what?
No, I do not agree with Tim. Twilight is absolutely a horrible movie.
Yeah, Twilight's way worse.
A lot of the reviews I were reading were complaining about the acting, and I believe that Twilight's acting is much worse than that.
I think so too. I didn't think the acting in this movie was horrible.
Me neither. I mean, it was watchable.
It was on par for the content. Like, okay, it's like teen goof. Like, it's like just teen. It's classic teen rom-com. Nobody's trying to win an Oscar for this shit.
No, it's supposed to be fun to watch, lighthearted, and make you feel flutteries.
Yeah.
This is from Teal Green 739. Her headline was terrible cliche. This is the first IMDb review I've ever written. That's how bad this movie is. Please don't waste your time on this cliche high school garbage. This boring movie is so close-minded and sets back women 50 years. Hot jock, awkward shy girl, hot popular mean girl, rolls eyes. Very unoriginal. I'm guessing most of the people who actually enjoy this are about 12 to 13-year-old girls.
That's a real hater tweet.
She's going into a lot of hates.
Yeah, she didn't like any of it. I don't know. It's set back women 50 years.
I don't know about that.
Jesus.
50 years ago.
Yeah.
Much different. I'm pretty sure that, yeah.
Wow. Well, way to go to all the boys I love before. You set women's rights back 50 years with your teen rom-com. I would like to know how old the girl was that wrote that review. Probably like 16.
I don't think so. I would guess that she's her early 20s.
Oh, really?
I would think so.
What was the name on that review?
Maybe late teens, maybe 19. 18 to 20. 18 to 20, I would say.
What was
Teal Green 739.
Teal Green 739. 739.
Going for birthdays?
So maybe she was born in July of 39.
Yeah.
So
she's she would know if it set back woman 50 years then.
Yeah, she would actually know. She's either
before
she's 79. She's 79 years old. So
yeah. Things were going great.
Well,
then this movie came out, and I feel like I'm right back in the old days.
Well, I'm impressed that she's using IMDb reviews at 79.
Very innovative.
Good for Teal Green.
Go Teal Green. All right, that's what I got.
Okay. So I found I'll read mine now. I got the majority of mine I got just from Twitter. These aren't actually considered reviews. These are people just tweeting about the movie. But the first one I found was this one's from Lil Michaela.
That's good.
Lil Michaela, you can check her out on Twitter at McKay, and then she's got about 7 L's. Michaela. And she had to say this about the movie. I know movies are subjective and not to hate something people like, but Sierra Burgess is a loser, The Kissing Booth, and To All the Boys I Loved Before are all absolute Netflix shit that I got.
I see we went the same route with picking our reviews.
That I got literally no enjoyment out of watching and made 0 sense.
I like her sass. We should start giving reviews, and when they're really sassy, call them Lil Michaelas.
We should try to have Lil Michaela on the show, and she can weigh in on some of the stuff.
Oh,
Lil Michaela got 10 likes on that tweet, and she got one. She even got a retweet on it. Somebody was obviously felt the same way. What I didn't understand about this review is she got literally no enjoyment out of watching.
But she watched all 3.
Yeah, and made 0 sense. I don't know what she made 0 sense of. These are the most. I didn't see the other 2, but if you can't make sense out of this movie, you didn't watch it.
Yeah, you were sleeping.
Yeah, where did she get lost in this movie? Where it was wait, what just happened? I don't get this. It's if you didn't get this, Michaela, you got a problem. Lil Michaela, just tweet us and let us know what made 0 sense. Unless what she's talking about is that it makes 0 sense that she watched all these movies when she got 0 enjoyment out of them. But she can clarify and let us know. My next tweet I found was from Elea Natasha.
Okay.
And that is also her Twitter handle. She said, "Why would you watch To All the Boys I've Loved Before and expect it to be mind-blowing or give you a new meaning to your life? It's a freaking teen movie, the kind you watch when you need to unwind and enjoy with chips."
I like that review.
I like it too, and I picked that one because I agree.
I 100% agree with that. Why would you go into this movie thinking it's going to be a mind-blowing experience? I think a lot of young girls are tweeting about this movie oh my gosh, this was amazing. People are overhyping it. So she's what's mind-blowing about this? You just want to watch it and eat some chips. Yeah, that's the best way to watch it.
That's how I felt. What did you eat when you watched this movie? I ate almost a whole bag of popcorn.
Did you really? I'm surprised.
Oh, I did, and I think I had also some mixed nuts, and it was great. I had Cheez-Its.
Wow, you really snacked it up. I'm jealous.
Yeah, this is a Saturday night snack. This is a Saturday night snacker and a movie for I was getting all all the snacks out. I was having a really good time.
That makes me sad I wasn't there. I would have loved to snack it up with you and watch this movie.
I'm trying to think, like, did I have ice? I might have had some kind of ice
Don't
cream
even
too.
say you had ice cream. I love ice cream. And if it was strawberry, just hang me now.
Okay, I got one more tweet. And this one is from Gilbert. Or Gilbert, who you can tweet at Gion's Thighs. That's their Gion's _thighs.
Gion's Thighs. I would not have thought that was Goobert's Twitter handle.
Me either. I don't know if Goobert's a new thing or if Gion's Thighs is a new thing.
I like Gion's Thighs.
But actually, this tweet got 118 likes, 16 retweets. But this one, they said, I just watched To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and honestly, Peter and Laura Jean can suck my single and broken-hearted dick.
Oh, I like him. I'm with him.
Yeah, Goober really summed it up for all the lonely people that watch this movie and went, fucking bullshit. It's been a really hot summer, hasn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Sean, it's been really hot. Not to mention a couple of scorchers that really scorched my torch.
I hear ya. Do you know my favorite way to stay cool on a hot day?
Jump into a bath of full ice water?
No, silly. It's Cleveland's own Mitchell's Ice Cream.
Oh, wow. Mitchell's Ice Cream, you say?
That's right, Nick. I said Mitchell's Ice Cream.
That's what I thought you said. Mitchell's Ice Cream.
Well, you thought right, because I did say Mitchell's Ice Cream.
At Mitchell's Ice Cream, each batch is handcrafted in their Ohio City kitchen using local grass-fed dairy and fresh seasonal ingredients from the world's best producers. You can choose from over 30 flavors every day, including flavors like campfire s'mores, lemon berry crumble, and banana cream pie.
Yum! 2 scoops of banana cream pie for me.
With 9 locations in Northeast Ohio area, you're bound to be only a stone's throw away from the nearest Mitchell's Ice Cream shop.
That's right, Nick. And be sure to check them out on Twitter at Mitchell's Cleve, Instagram at Mitchell's Ice Cream, or visit their official website at mitchellshomemade.com to find the location nearest to you.
I can't wait. Let's go now, Sean.
Great idea, Nick. Last one there is a drippy cone.
All right, so now we're gonna do the ratings. You want to go first, Sean? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go ahead and go first. So this movie, when I first watched it, as I said, I was pleasantly surprised at how much I liked it. So I rated it a little high at first, but after a few days of reflection, I've come down. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
Solid review, Sean. And I feel the exact same way. But when I was watching it, I thought it was well done as well, and higher than I think of it now.
So what was your initial review? I initially stated 8.5.
Ooh, an 8.5. I don't know. My initial's probably like an 8.
Yeah.
Which will make sense.
I was like, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
It was also Saturday, and I had a lot of snacks. I was in a really good mood.
Yeah, man. If I would have had all those snacks while I was watching it, that would probably been a solid 10.
It skewed it a whole 1.5.
Yeah, it did. That's unbelievable. If I was eating some Mitchell's ice cream while watching that movie, easy 10, flat 10.
Yeah, for sure.
It goes back to our one review, how Hocus Pocus gets a better score when it's close to Halloween than it does in the summer.
That's true.
If you're snacking real hard, it's gonna make the movie better.
Yeah, and that can go for any movie.
Yeah, I'd like to see some study done on that. of how much.
Yeah, that's
because I
true.
guarantee you, like serotonin's going crazy more when you're watching it, so you think you like the movie more, but then when you're not munching and think about the movie, it drops down to a 6.5 for me. Maybe we're gonna have to not eat snacks when we watch our movies now.
Oh hell no! That never happened.
We never watch it without snacking.
Yeah, we're always snacking. You know what I was thinking would be really good watching with a movie? Reese's Pieces.
Oh, so good. Because it's like you're in a movie theater, but you instead of buying popcorn, you went the naughty route and bought Reese's Pieces.
Actually, you know what some people do? They put their Reese's Pieces
in their popcorn.
Into their popcorn. That sounds damn good. And one last thing, I do enjoy a movie with a good stew every now and then.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.